Okay, so let's talk a little bit about mealtime. So I use a stove called a MSR, Mountain Safety Research. Um, it's called a Whisper Light International fuel. And what this does, I can put basically any kind of fuel inside of this. So ideally I want to use white fuel, isopro, if it's available. But if I'm in a foreign country, let's say, and the only thing available to me is petrol from a gas station, then that's what I have to use. This thing is fairly quiet. As you can see, what I do is I pour a single bottle of bottled water into a very interesting tea kettle. So of course I can't show you this now because it's lit and it's on fire, but down below on this tea kettle is a what do you call it, a heat exchanger, and it makes stuff heat very quickly, and as you can see, it has heated. So I need to put this down for a moment and attend to it and get to the other part of my cooking lesson for you. Okay, so we're still rolling here. This is what I use. It's by Mountain House, and this is one of the nicer flavors of this stuff. It comes with a Ziploc pouch, which if you're in bear country, comes in very handy. You just tear off the pouch opening, pour in your water after you've removed the little oxygen thingy that, well, here, let me show you. So you remove this little freshness pouch that was inside of this container. As you can see, it's zip-locked. And then all I've got to do is, pour water in here, sufficient amounts of water. And if I want, I can actually measure that out. I've got these collapsible cups. So let's take a look at what we got here. So now this cup is now no longer collapsed, and then I go in here and add my water. And they say to put like roughly, one cup of water in. It may need a little more, it may need a little less. So what I do is I just add the water. And add it some more. And then I use a spork, a very long one, and you need to get long ones, long titanium sporks. This is what you're going to stir with, it's what you're going to eat with, and you're going to eat it right out of this bag. And then when you're done, you ziplock the bag, and that's pretty much the end of it. So anyway, here's what we do. So we just start stirring this stuff, and it doesn't look like I've added near enough water to this, so I'm gonna add a little bit more straight from my pot. I don't care if it's soupy. Totally works for me. And as you can see, there's rice, there's beef, and red bell peppers. It's really quite nice. I'm gonna put this down and stir some more. And pour the rest of this water in there, I guess. And it still doesn't look like it's got enough water in it. This may take a whole bottle of water. This rice is really, really soaking up. So there, as you can see, that's my my meal for this evening, and I'm going to Ziploc it up and wait however many minutes it says. So here we go. Oh, 1 3/4 cup. Okay, so I was a little wrong. And then after about 4 minutes, looks like you're in for a good 15 minutes on this stuff. So anyway, that's how this works, and bon appetit.